Hello, this video is to walk you through how to create your spreadsheet to track your inventory. It's going to include how to create a drop down and also how to merge two fields to create this is how to merge two fields. This is what I use in creating my SKU number. So I'm going to share screens. All right, this is my Excel document that I use to log in my new items that I have created. And I'm just going to give you an example. This is the face mask that I created. I'm packaging it up. Let's take pictures. I've taken pictures of my product. I've now identified a product number. I identified a product number 31. It's going to be what this is tagged to. I have a special code that I use to, and I'm going to identify a SKU code that I have identified for a face mask. So this SKU, so this spreadsheet here has 3 rows. The first column has SKU codes. So this is the column that I have created SKU codes for. And if I make any new products, I am going to create a new SKU code for. And that's going to go in this column here. So this is the SKU code. The second column gives the description of the SKU code, meaning I put this here, so it's associated with the description circle per. So that is the description of this. It's actually the detailed description of what this code stands for and what it means. It means that it's a code that goes for circle purses that I make, and that's just follow with the rest of the my items. The last column is the category. So once I identify the code, I know what the code is. The purpose that I code is for that specific product, and then I'm going to I need to identify what category on my store this is going to be put under. So this is what this column is for. So now that I have my list of codes, you can do it however you want to do it, but this is what I do for my packaging and how I begin my process of identifying a SKU code, a SKU number for my items. I then created a new items tab, and this is where I'm going to walk you through the steps that I'm doing. So my first column is going to be the name of the actual product. So in this case, I'm going to say Rumpus Shape Brown. $3D mask. That's the name of my product. And actually, I should have put it down below. That's the name of my product. I'm not going to put anything here because I want Excel to create my SKU number based off other information that I'm going to be entering in these other rows. I'm going to create a formula, and it's going to merge I want it to merge 2 fields to create my SKU number for me. So I'm going to put the equal sign. I'm going to identify the column or the row that I want my first, want it to recognize. I'm going to type the ampersand sign. I'm then going to put quotation. This is part of the formula. And what I'm doing is I'm saying, whatever I entered in this column, I want you to pull that information. When you pull that information, I then want you to put a dash. And then the next thing I want you to do is I'm gonna put an ampersand. And then I want you to go to this column here to pull whatever information I pulled in that column. There I have completed that formula. So now I want to copy that formula all the way down as far as I can, because I don't know how many products I'm going to be adding, but this is going to be my data entry screen where I'm going to put my new items. So row, column C, there's nothing. The SKU name I'm going to create. Now I'm going to create a drop down. To create a drop down, because I wanted to pull information from my SKU tab. I wanted to pull any information from wherever I'm asking it to pull it from to allow me to have a drop down. So then I'm going to go back to my new items. I'm going to go here. I'm going to my data tab. I'm going to data validations. Right here, it says settings. I want it to list, create a list for me. And what I'm asking it to do, I want it to now go over. I'm going to tab here. I want it to go to SKU tab. I think that's my SKU code. So I'm going to ask it to go highlighting this row. I'm going to click this here because I'm satisfied with it. So there I have my drop down. So my drop down, as you see, is picking up everything that's in that column that I created under my SKU tab. I don't put nothing here. I now need to, I want to identify the category that I want the product is going to go in when I create, when I put this in my store. I'm going to do the same thing I did in column D. In column F, I'm now going to hit data validation, go under the data tab, hit data validation, select list, go to my source. I'm telling it I need you to go to the SKU tab. I now want you to go in this row. That column. I'm done. So I click that, hit OK. So now I have my drop down for column F. Column F, as you see right here. And see, I'm going to change this. So I'm going to go back into my data validation screen, click that. What I'm going to do is I'm going to limit I'm not going to put all those empty spaces in. So that's what I'm doing. So I just wanted to just go where the last information was entered. So when I go back here, as you see, it stopped. It doesn't have all those blank pages there. The item tag number, I do not need anything there. This is something I'm physically going to have to type in. This here, I want to create a drop down. I want to be able to say it is a new log or I already have it on my website. I'm going to do the same thing, go back into my data tab, hit the data validation. I'm going to hit list. And in this case, I don't want it to go anywhere else on my spreadsheet. I have no other tabs that I want to create. I just want to identify what I want there. So I'm going to put new log, comma, website. So when I do the drop down, it's going to give me these two options, new log or website. So I'm adding that there. So when I click on that, as you see, new log and website. Picture, did I do a picture for this? Have I took pictures of my product? So now I want to create a column and say yes, no. At least I want to drop down list to give me a yes, no option. So I just put yes, comma, no. Price, I'm going to physically be putting that in there. This is going to be another yes, no column that I want. So I'm going to hit my data validation again. I'm going to click on list. I'm going to go here and say yes, no. So all of these rows, all the columns that I put, the rows that I put the formula to put the drop downs in. Now I want to copy the rows that I created this, at least copy the formula that I put in there to do my drop down. So I'm going to go into this row here, highlight, as you see, it's got like green around it. I'm going to convert my mouse until it looks like this cross, and then I'm going to press right click. Is that right click? Right click. And then I'm going to just copy as far as I have identified the other formula. I'm going to do this for all the fields, all the columns that I had added. Undo that one. Nothing there. Okay. So what you don't want to do is have anything in that field. All right, so I'm copying that formula down. So I know I have copied it because the drop down, as you see, the drop down, if I go to that row, that drop down is going to be there. If you go past the row that don't have it, it won't come up. That's because you need to copy that formula again to make sure it accommodates that row. Okay, so the next one I did was over here, column 4. I'm going to do the same thing, copy this down. Same thing here, copy that down. Same thing here, copy that down. Now, I have now established my drop downs. I have now put a formula in my spreadsheet to allow column D, information I put in column D and information I put in column G is going to combine and give me create my SKU number for me. So I'm going to 3D mask, brown shape 3D mask. So I'm going to go to my SKU name or SKU code, and then I'm going to try to find my face mask, and it's going to be version number 1. And as you see, it has pulled in this column that I put the formula in. It automatically put the value that I put in D. It put it over there. As you see, there's a dash. Only have one of those. It is going to be under accessories. We'll have another one, accessories. And the item number that I gave it was 231. And again, let's write that out. As you see, it combined column D, the information I put in column D, and the information I put in column G. That combined it formulated my SKU number that I'm asking it to formulate. This is a new log. I do not have it on my website. Yes, I do have a picture. I have taken pictures. This is going to be $7. Is it logged in my store? No. All right, so I'm finished. So say I got all my items put in I put all my items in, my new items that I created. So now I want to copy this information and put it in on my new items list. So I'm going to go here, copy paste it. I did a control C from my other screen and dropped, since I copied 2 rows, I just put my mouse cursor in the first row, the next available row. As you see, it did not copy over that formula because it's a formula. What I now need to do is I need to right click my mouse to tell it, I want you to only pull over the value. Do not pull over that formula. I just need you to pull the value that I put in there. And see, that's all you do. So my face mask SKU code for the SKU code, or the SKU number that I have for this item has now been created. I'm going to go back here and just copy the rest of everything else. So this is so we're going to do accessories. It's 253. Was that 253? 231. I'm sorry, 231. I'm typing the wrong thing. 231. So again, I could use a drop down for this, but why? And I forgot to put, hold on. I forgot to put a SKU name. How did I skip that? Let me go back here. And see, I have this wrong. So this is the SKU code. So I need to change that. So this is going to be the SKU code. And I need to create the SKU name. So not to mess up my formula, I am just going to insert a blank field there. I'm going to put SKU description. And this is where I'm going to put another drop down using that data validation screen. Go back into the data tab of Excel, hit data validation. I want to put a list. I now want to go to my SKU tab and I need to put, so now I've already copied that column. So now I should have my drop down as you see here. And that is a face mask. So the description is what I didn't have. So I need the face mask, 3D mask. I think that's the one. All right. So that is what I put in there. So I'm going to copy that over to my new item, face mask. And like I said, I know this is a new log. I don't have to do all the copy and paste, and I can just put everything here. It's going to be $7. No, but that's what I'm doing here. So I am now ready to establish. I'm ready now to create my barcode using this information I just created. Okay, so I'm going to delete that. Just giving you an example. I'm going to do a file, save as. I'm going to go up on the tutorial. Go to new items inventory tutorial. And we are now ready to go to how to create your barcodes. I'm going to stop sharing. That concludes the video walkthrough on how to create your spreadsheet, how to put your drop downs, how to create and merge your fields.